Hi everybody, my name is David and I am happy to have you here today to learn about what's happening with Viber in the month of May. I'm the product lead for the Business Messages product, and I, along with our entire team, are excited to give you some new updates which we really think will continue to help you explore and find new ways to use business messages with your customers and your users. In this release, we have 3 key updates that are happening directly on the platform. That includes quick replies, OTP copying, and a tap and copy feature. We've also made updates and improvements to the partner portal in order to make it easier for you directly to update things without needing our team to be involved. And I'll talk about that shortly. So let's start with our biggest update, quick reply messages. Quick reply messages are an evolution of the list message type. And what we've done is made some fundamental changes to how they work in order to make it more useful and easier for you to have conversations or just get simple information from your users with just a few taps. How can you use quick replies? Quick replies enable you to have faster customer interactions and improved conversion rates because essentially the user just has to do a quick tap in order to send you information. These are predefined lists that you make, and you can set several in a row so that you can walk users through a flow of conversation or information gathering in a really simple way. So what's changed? We've made 2 design changes here. First off, we've added a new design change in terms of the look and feel itself, so that in addition to the existing radio button style that we previously offered in the list message type, we've added button-only message types, and these support emojis so that you can give a really nice interactive experience to your users. We've also decided to expand from 5 to 10 different options based on the feedback we received from some of you. So we hope that this enables you to really expand and offer a full list of questions and answers to your customers. The other big change that we've made in this message type is that we've changed it so that sending session messages across the whole platform of BM is now free. What that means is that in a prior example, when a user would tap, it would open a session and you would have to pay in order to send a message. We understood that this was not an ideal experience, so what we've done is 2 things. First, we've made session messages free across the platform. That means that any reply that you want to send to a user who has opened a conversation with you or sent a message directly to your business will now have no cost. In addition, we've added a quick reply message type as a session. What that means is that in addition to text and image formats, what you can do is set a few questions in a row by using the quick reply plus session example. So what you see on the right is the ability for you to send a question to a user, them to tap, and then you to follow up at no additional charge. Only the first quick reply message is set as a transactional rate. This new rate change comes into effect June 1st. I want to remind you that when we look at session messages, this starts once the user replies, and you should be able to respond and receive that information in order to open the session and send the responses. All messages sent within that 24-hour period will be free as long as they follow the session message structure. Any messages that you send in the transactional or promotional style will be charged at their usual rate. During that session, you will be able to send multiple quick replies in a row, which we hope will enable more interactivity with your customers and users. Overall, we really believe that for examples like post-sale follow-up, satisfaction surveys, onboarding, customer service, appointment scheduling, and many other examples, this type of message will make it easier for your customers to speak with you and hopefully lead to improved conversion rates. And in general, it provides a much more intuitive experience. The next feature I'm going to talk about is OTP auto-copying. We received a lot of feedback on Android especially that you want users to be able to simply tap to copy a message when they get an OTP, with the OTP content already captured. So we've added this into the platform, meaning that your users, when they receive an OTP, simply have to copy and paste, and it's all done. They don't have to do anything, just hit the paste button and it's finished, so that hopefully you'll see increased conversion rates across the OTP message types that you're using with us. I really am excited about this feature. And also want to recommend that if you use OTP, you also let users know that the message should be coming in Viber. We've seen several businesses start to adopt this, and we see increased completion rates as a result. So please be sure to let them know the message should be coming in Viber. The next feature that we've released in reaction to feedback we got from you is the tap and copy function. By simply putting 2 equal signs before and after any content in a message, a user will now be able to just tap and auto-copy that content. That means that you can put in a coupon, a number that you want them to reach you or to forward on, and things of that nature very, very easily. By simply tapping on the highlighted link, they will auto-copy the content and pass it on wherever it is that it might be, like your website, or to another message if they want to forward information to a friend. As I mentioned, we've also made some changes to our self-service options. Now, when you log into our platform, you can update things like your callback and message URL, IP addresses, and template webhooks without having to contact our customer success team. We really hope this makes it a bit easier for you to make adjustments and changes when you are setting up new customers or making adjustments to them, and believe that it's a better experience across the board for both you and our team, of course. That's it for the updates for this month. I'm very excited about Quick Replies and the other features and really look forward to hearing more from all of you about what's coming and what you need and what you want. Thank you very much, and if you have more questions or are interested in making sure you receive these updates, please be sure to reach out to partners@viber.com in order to be sure you're at our lists and able to get the content as quickly as possible. Thanks very much, and I hope you have a great rest of your week.